Hi. It's gonna be another one of those ludicrously emotional ones because my life is a fucking soap opera apparently. Okay, it's called Even the Smallest, and it's about a friend of mine. Even the Smallest. Him. You wanna hang out on Monday? Me. Yeah, I'd love to. It had been weeks. So Monday comes and I barely sleep the night before. As usual. It's the usual build-up of excitement where I bounce for hours straight, gleeful at the thought of seeing you and of having something fun to do for a change. I wake up early Monday morning and get ready. Do my hair, put my makeup on, select the perfect outfit. You're supposed to meet me at 11:30. An hour later and I'm still waiting. Him. Plans may have to change. Me. Oh. Him. Scratch that. I'm on my way. Another hour passes and you finally arrive. We drive and get something to eat, walk around for an hour or so, all the while you're bemoaning the fact that you can't think of anything to do. And all I can do is think about how it never used to matter if we had set plans or not. It's raining, we have no money, and I'm wearing a skirt, which means everything we'd usually do is out. Hold on a second. I say usually, but it's been so long since we've been around each other. I say usually, but we really only ever hung out before when we were together. Like, together. I feel as if it should be easier to be around you. You, who I've known for years upon years. You, who knows everything about me, inside and out. It just isn't. We meet up after months apart and neither of us knows what to say other than to incessantly draw attention to this very fact. Then you took me home, despite my constant protesting. Please don't take me home. Please don't. I can't. I hate it there. It's so small. It's so dirty. I hate it. Please don't make me go back there. Please. So we ended up in my room. My tiny, dirty, unhappy box of a room. Even though you knew I'd rather be anywhere else. You lay on the bed for a while, and I lay next to you. I could sense what was about to happen when you started to constantly suggest the same thing. Him. Are you busy Wednesday? We could spend the whole day together. It'll be fun. Don't cry. We'll spend the whole day together on Wednesday, I promise. You'd received a barrage of text messages, which you'd reply to instantly, and a call where you sounded cagey, careful with your words. And you got off the bed, asked me for a hug, which I had to force myself to give you. You watched me cry for a moment, and then you scolded me. You used my full first name, and then you left. And then later, him. Have you decided about Wednesday? Me. I might as well. I'll just be sad if I don't. And then I was excited. I was excited, but cautious. Frightened. I didn't dare to get hopeful. One whole day just you and me. Despite my desire to protect myself from further disappointment, I did the exact same thing as before, and I could hardly sleep. So I came over this morning, and I watched you clean your room, which was filthy. I went on a hunt for your roommate's cat. To no avail. I giggled. We had spicy food, and we went on an adventure. I had a nice time. I was really happy. Then it happened. You were texting, and I accidentally glimpsed the screen. I honestly didn't mean to. I'm not a spy. I'm not a control freak. I didn't mean to read what you wrote. The messages were typical, really. Another getaway plan. My heart fell. Me. So, when are you leaving today? Him. What? What do you mean? You mean tonight? Me. Let's just go find a bus. Him. What for? Me. To take me home? Him. Oh, I don't have to leave until later. Turns out later meant around 45 minutes. I miss you. I miss being your friend. I miss not wanting to be mad at you. It's true. I miss it. I miss it so much. I miss just feeling that excitement of seeing you without it being tainted with worry and negative expectations. Where I know in my heart that there's no such thing as a whole day of just you and I, even if you promise. Where I realize that you will always have something better to do, or some form of contingency plan in case you get sick of whatever you and I happen to be doing. And if you're reading this, the person that this refers to, I don't know how to make you see what you're doing to me. I have tried to tell you how I feel, and I know you'll tell me that's not the case until you're completely devoid of oxygen in a coma on the floor, but I know it is the case. I would even be willing to say that the majority of times I've spent with you have had a time limit that you adhere to, and strictly. There's always something more pressing that you have to be doing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I used to worry so much that I sounded like that textbook whiny, insecure little idiot who feels like she has to have a monopoly on your time when I told you how I felt. I feel like all I do is cry over this. I'm not doing this to control you or make you feel guilty. I'm doing this because I miss the times when it felt like you actually wanted to spend time with me. Now everything's different. Everything is awkward, everything is forced, and it's false, and I hate it. I've decided that it hurts too much to pretend that it isn't a problem anymore. I've decided that I can't take "that's not the case" and then silence any longer. This isn't a problem that can be swept under the rug and forgotten about. I can't take feeling like you're going through the motions, like you're appeasing me with little trips to the park just so I'll shut my mouth and leave you alone for another few months. So I am telling you now, you have no duty to me. If this is what you're feeling, that you have to spend time with me, then we need to go our separate ways, because that isn't what friendship is about. I refuse to be anyone's chore, and I'm really tired of pretending that I've overreacted and that 3 hours and some ice cream has made everything just fine. There is little that hurts more than realizing that you don't have a place in someone's heart any longer. And I know that in your life there will always be something more important than me. Important enough to make you abandon our plans at the drop of a hat every time. Important enough to forget how much your promises mean to me. You need to know it's a lot. Promises mean a lot to me. Even things that you might brush away as insignificant. We'll spend a whole day together on Wednesday. I promise.